We're going to explain invalid URL prefix errors in Nginx. 1. Nginx, a popular web server, sometimes throws invalid URL prefix errors. This usually means there's a problem with how your Nginx configuration file is directing traffic. Specifically, it's indicating that a location block, which defines how Nginx handles requests to specific URLs, has a prefix that's not correctly formatted or conflicts with other settings. 2. Common causes include typos in your location directives, incorrect use of regular expressions, and conflicts between different location blocks. For example, if you have a location path and a location path, Nginx will get confused because both attempt to handle requests to path. The cascade is a prefix match that's more specific and takes precedence, potentially causing other location blocks with waj path to be ignored, and even result in an error depending on other parts of your configuration. 3. Another typical problem is the use of relative paths in your location blocks. Always use absolute paths beginning with a /pa. For instance, location images is correct. Location images is wrong and will likely lead to errors. 4. Incorrect use of regular expressions is another frequent source of these errors. Make sure your regular expressions are properly formatted and account for all possible scenarios. Testing them rigorously is key. A small mistake, such as a missing escape character or an incomplete pattern, can cause Nginx to fail to parse the configuration and generate this invalid URL prefix error. 5. To resolve these errors, meticulously review your Nginx configuration file, nginx.conf, or the relevant configuration file within your server blocks. Look for typos, inconsistent usage of regular expressions, and ensure absolute paths in all location directives. 6. Pay close attention to the order of your location blocks. Nginx processes these blocks from top to bottom. The first block that matches a request is used. A badly ordered configuration can lead to an invalid URL prefix error if a more specific location block is overshadowed by a less specific or more general one. 7. Tools like Nginx to test your configuration for syntax errors, and your server's error logs are crucial. The error logs often provide more detailed information about the location of the problem and the nature of the invalid prefix. 8. After making any changes, always restart your Nginx server to apply the new configuration. This ensures your changes take effect. If the error persists, double-check every aspect of your location blocks, meticulously compare it to correct examples, and consult the Nginx documentation for detailed explanations of its directives and how they interact. Remember that a small error can trigger this message. Thorough review and testing are essential for a stable Nginx configuration.